We have finally concluded Castlevania Nocturne Season 2. Now, as much as I am grateful for the bringing to life of our African gods and our mythology and our stories, I'm also a little disappointed at the power levels. I feel like we were a little nerfed. I just feel like African gods, you know, like in Norse mythology, you can't have like a Thor show up and everywhere is calm and people like survive. And there's not, you just can't have that, right? Like in Greek mythology, you can't have Zeus show up and everywhere is calm. You can't have that. But I feel like our power levels were crazy nerfed. Even our supreme gods weren't really tearing shit up like that. Like it wasn't, you know, Papa Ledba showed up, and then granted, like later on, you know, calmed down after like figuring out that Papa Ledba was like more like a Heimdall versus more like a Zeus. Cause I was like, he showed up and out of nowhere, Papa Ledba was out. He was down. And I was just like, hey man, the black gods seem a little weak. Annette's power was to summon from the entire pantheon of African gods. I just feel like she should have been destroying in that whole thing. She should have had like, she should have brought the skies down. It just didn't feel like black gods weren't hitting for it. Like I'm just saying, the African gods weren't doing what they needed to do. Also, I feel like Alucard was a little nerfed. Okay, Alucard was definitely a little nerfed. They definitely decreased his power for this, because how could a man who could summon a meteor, the son of Dracula himself, a man who speaks as calm as this, oh, you Belmonts, all the same every generation, a man with that demeanor just get wiped out like that. He was getting knocked out left and right by Drolta. And Drolta, I understand, it was a beautiful way to give us like a final arc, like a battle that had us like on the edge of our seats. Because I was shaking. I was like, Drolta is having my boy Alucard against the ropes? Never. Unheard of. I did not believe the fight. I feel like it was fixed. I don't believe in fixed fights, but the fight felt fixed because Drolta giving Alucard a hard time like that just didn't make sense to me. Richter's a cool character, but I feel like after experiencing Trevor, I don't know if I can move on to Richter. I just feel like we're never gonna top season 1 of Castlevania or season 2. Like it's just, some things you can never redo, like animation, storytelling, delivery, all of it. We can never go back there. But Richter, I guess, hit his like nice little Ninja Scroll Ryu pose one time, and then did that windmill sword, which the ice windmill sword, and just started like getting crazy at her. Nasty. Whipping Drolta left and right. Felt a little racist, but the whipping Drolta left. I'm just saying, Drolta is a black woman. Whipping a black woman villain like that, it just didn't feel, you know, I wanted to be on his side. But then I was like, yeah, you whipping a lot. It's a little harsh. You know, you could talk. Amazing series as always. Castlevania, you will always have me. At the core of it, I feel like I'm a Belmont. I think I'm a Belmont, honestly. I resonate with that family. I feel like if I was to be in any family, you know, Annette's cool, but I don't really feel, you know, and she about to go make some Belmont babies anyways, the point is Castlevania Nocturne Season 2, and old girl, the little blonde girl, I did not know she was gonna get crazy like that. When she started summoning dark animals, I was like, yo, let her summon some dark shit. Keep summoning. I like that. We're getting gangster. I like that. Because she was really cutesy in season 1 of Nocturne, and I was not really a fan of that. But I was like, yeah, summon them demons. That's not okay. But yeah, I had a great time. And Orox, oh my God. Zan, the voice actor. If you haven't seen him in Dark Winds, you should check out Dark Winds, because I had just finished Dark Winds maybe like a couple months ago, and then seeing this and then hearing that voice again, I was like, oh my God, it's Zan McClarson. He's the actor. He's a Native American actor. That made me freak out for a little bit. But his voice delivery, like you know, a voice actor is killing it when they just voice alone and you don't even have action scenes. I just wanted to hear Orox deliver lines. I didn't even care about what he was there to do. Orox would just come out and just say his thing, and it's just like, oh, do you think for love that I do not? Well, he was just subtle poetry, no big deal. Orox was there for primarily Shakespeare reasons and cheeks, but we'll get into that some other time. And the Crusader who was conflicted by his internal feelings and then ends up going crazy on the cheeks after he turns. Anyways, point is, this is my review for Castlevania Nocturne Season 2. If you haven't checked out Castlevania and you're watching this and you're like, whoa, what exactly has in this? You're missing out. Fight scenes and everything, you're missing out. I can't tell you, I can't really cover enough of what exactly goes down in Castlevania, because like so much aerodynamic fights, groundwork, powers, storytelling. But again, them African gods were getting their ass whooped. Okay, it was just not, they weren't really doing, even the Egyptian ones, they just weren't. I need some more. If you want to bring down some, like, do what you do when you bring down them, the Greek gods or the Norse gods, like just do that kind of level. Let the ground shake, the thunder, earthquake, all of that. But don't treat my people like that. We got some powers in the pantheon. Don't